It's that time of year again. School is out and kids have a lot of free time. So what's the best way to keep them busy during the summer? Diane Lang is a positive living expert and is back with tips for the entire family. Diane is the author of Creating Balance and Finding Happiness. Nice to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so we're going to get into some topics, some ideas where kids can be busy because otherwise they're going to sit home, get into trouble, be on the computer. Nothing productive happens, right?
Right. They'll be bored and they'll be bothering us as parents. What are we going to do next? What are we doing tomorrow? And we don't want them on the computer all the time. And I'm not saying computers are bad. There's some really great advantages. But on the other hand, especially with the beautiful weather, you really want them to be outside as much as possible.
Sure, you say it's important to keep their chores up and running during the summer.
You know what? During the summer, we tend to get lazy. So if the kids are not doing their chores, as well as some schoolwork, maybe some summer reading, to keep them really alert and keep them from what they learned. Because, you know, we don't really want them to go back to school and be like, I don't remember anything, which could happen. So keep them on a routine. Kids really thrive with consistency, routine, schedule. So have them do their chores, still have them have a schedule for nighttime, whether it's a shower, then a bedtime reading, and have them do some kind of school activities, again, whether it's a summer reading program through the library, or having a tutor or some kind of classes, just to keep their brain going.
Let's talk about summer reading, because you mentioned the library really is a great place, not just for kids, for adults too.
Right. Library is a great place, especially on those rainy days in the summer, because not only is there activities for kids going on that they can be involved with, but at the same time, like I've taken my daughter there and she'll be at a summer reading program and I'm sitting down in one of the big chairs like this reading my magazine.
Comfy, right? Not bad.
And you don't have to spend any money, because I always hear that from a lot of my clients. I don't want to spend any money, we're on a short budget, it's summertime, or especially if you're a teacher and you're off and you don't have the money to spend. It's free, it's cheap, it's local, it's great.
It's an activity, gets you out of the house too, right?
It does.
You mentioned, don't forget about good old-fashioned board games. That's always fun to have a board game night, right?
It is, and with computers we tend to forget about it, but have a family night. That is really important, where everybody gets around the kitchen table, you make your snacks, and you actually have communication, because when you have a board game, everybody's talking, there's eye contact, it's not everybody staring at a computer screen, and everybody laughs. And laughing is a great way to de-stress and have fun. So take out that old board. What is it, Monopoly?
Yeah,
any of those.
There you go. You say that it's important for, obviously, the kids to get physical activity, exercise a little bit, get out of the house.
Yes, when I was a child, my mom was like, get out. If it was sunny, even if it was raining, go. The kids today want to sit inside on their computers. And again, it's okay to have some computer time, and you might want to limit it during the day, as well as TV. But you want to make sure that they go outside, whether it's a swimming, it's sports, going out in the neighborhood with friends, but really make sure they get that vitamin D from the sun and get that refreshing, refueling feeling from being outside in the fresh air.
How important are play dates?
You know what? Again, in the summer, they're not in school or they're not in preschool, so we tend to have our kids with us more often, which is not bad, but you want to make sure that they have play dates or activities, or at a camp. There's a lot of really good camps, and if you're looking for something inexpensive, most of the elementary schools, middle schools, high schools have a summer camp program that's inexpensive, but yet they could spend time with their friends and have activities and be outside.
Right, and you also mentioned it's important to look into discounts. A lot of places offer summer discounts.
There is. Again, the library always has a big rack of freebies and discounts. A lot of the schools will offer them as well, that you can pick them up. Even the colleges. I work at a college that we have all the Broadway shows for discounts, and Groupon. Any of those kind of things. Really go out there and find what's going on, so you can make some day trips, or you can set up something that everybody in the family can look forward to in the summer.
They're little field trips, you mentioned.
Right. Not everybody can afford vacation or take vacation in the summertime, but you can definitely take a day to go out, come visit us in New Jersey a little bit, come to the shore, go to, wherever you want in Connecticut, Mystic, and just have a day trip or an overnight.
And you could also have your children volunteer.
Yes.
A lot of them need to do that now to graduate high school, so you might as well get a jump start on it.
You can have kids as young as 3, 4 years old volunteering with their parents, or Meals on Wheels, or even with pets. A lot of the PetSmarts, Pet Goods have adoption days, and they want the kids to come and play with the dogs or walk the dog. So really, getting your kids together with the parents is great quality time. Again, it's free, and they get to volunteer, so they're paying it forward, which means they're getting a boost of happiness, as well as us as adults. But we're also getting the kids to learn about diversity, respect for themselves, respect for others. So it's such a great learning experience.
Life lessons, right?
It is.
And lastly, you say teach your kids some business skills. That can go a long way.
Yes, we actually have the kids learning different skills from maybe like a lemonade stand. I'm being old-fashioned, showing my age, but going back to a lemonade stand, to making a YouTube video, whatever they want, but really being creative and using their best strengths or skills to do something this summer.
Very good. Diane, and the name of your book again and where we could find it?
Sure, it's Creating Balance and Finding Happiness. You can find it at my website, dlcounseling.com, or Amazon, Barnes & Noble.
Just about anywhere.
Yes.
Some great tips. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Enjoy your summer.
Thank you. All right, stay with us. More Connecticut Style after the break. We'll be right back.